2024 was really good for the gun market, especially if we are talking about sales and manufacturers getting a boatload of cash from their products. And this time, you are about to see which of the thousands of guns in the market were bought mostly for the past year. What's up, everyone? This is Scott from Line 45, and today I am going to reveal the guns with the highest sales in 2024. Before anything else, let me do this quick plug. Hit the like and subscribe buttons, all the buttons that you can see below. Don't forget to leave a comment too. I know it feels like a hassle, but those things help my channel a lot. Now let's get back to the good stuff. Ruger American Rifle. Let me start this list with the Ruger American Rifle. I gotta admit, I was kinda surprised that it's one of the best-selling guns of 2024, considering that there are other rifles, such as the Ruger 1022, that are considerably more popular than it. But of course, I am not complaining at all. Now, there are good points to raise as to why Americans appeal to the market. One of the most significant factors that I could think of is the introduction of its Gen 2 model, which features the use of a 20-inch fluted barrel as well as multiple threading options. The standard model has a 5/8" by 24 TPI, while the Ranch variant comes with a 1/2" by 28 TPI. Of course, this simply means that the rifle is compatible with a variety of muzzle devices. Its stock is ergonomic, given that you can adjust its length and height. So right from the get-go, the rifle is really designed to accommodate the specific needs of its shooters. Plus, I have to highlight its replaceable bolt handle, as it is open for customization. It should allow you to choose the handle that suits your requirements. Then, there's also its Ruger Marksman adjustable trigger, which guarantees a crisp release with its user-adjustable pull weight, ranging from 3 to 5 pounds. Of course, this means that you can fine-tune the trigger to a setting that you are most comfortable with. In terms of recoil management, the Ruger American has a soft rubber butt pad, so there's that. Needless to say, the availability of the Ruger American in different chamberings and configurations also solidified its position in the rifle market. Whether it's for hunting, sport shooting, or personal defense, there's a Ruger American for you. Glock 19. I hope you aren't mad with this entry, but yes, even in 2024, the Glock 19 still remained a hot seller. It's the Glock that rules over other Glock guns in terms of popularity and sales. And even if you argue that it's not as good as modern compact pistols out there, the reputation and reliability that come under the Glock 19 name don't just flip over for something trivial. I can really take the Glock 19 and make all sorts of arguments that favor it. But even if I get objective, the gun is still good. For example, the Glock 19 remains a favorite among law enforcement and civilians because of its compact yet robust configuration. This 9mm pistol has a 4.02-inch barrel and a total length of 7.28 inches, so it's actually suitable for concealed carry, home defense, and duty use. The 15-round magazine has proved to be ample enough for various shooting applications. And heck, we are talking about a Glock, so you really have the option to get aftermarket mags that extend the number of rounds this G-gun can shoot. Plus, the Glock 19 has a manageable weight. It's about 30 ounces or so when loaded, so there's a balance between its concealability and shootability. Now, the latest generation of the Glock 19 introduced some innovations to the pistol. For example, the Safe Action system incorporates multiple passive safeties. These are the trigger safety, the firing pin safety, and the drop safety, ensuring the firearm discharges only when you deliberately pull its trigger. Meanwhile, its modular backstrap system lets you choose the ideal grip for your hand profile, basically improving your comfort and control while using the pistol. The reversible magazine catch, meanwhile, caters to both left and right-handed users, further broadening its appeal among shooters. The Glock Marksman barrel and the introduction of the MOS configuration also benefited the Glock 19 immensely. Even a lot of people say that the Glock lacks innovation. Sig Sauer P320. Despite all the modern guns popping left and right, there's no denying that the likes of the P320 can't be outpaced in terms of popularity and sales. So, aside from the P365, which I am going to talk about later, the P320 is also the next biggest money-making machine of Sig Sauer. One notable aspect of the P320 is definitely its modularity, which of course is centered around its Fire Control Unit, or FCU. This particular serialized component of the pistol lets you interchange the gun's barrel, slide, and grip module so that you can configure it depending on your needs without having to buy a new gun. It's a kind of adaptability that made the P320 appealing among civilians and law enforcement folks alike. You can practically turn this gun into something that is duty-ready or into something that has personalized ergonomics. Your call. Now, I also love the P320 because of its solid safety system, which includes a striker-fired safety and a disconnect safety, which of course keeps accidental discharges at bay. The three-point takedown safety mechanism of the gun also enables disassembly minus the need to pull its trigger, and this one is quite effective in minimizing risks during maintenance. Performance-wise, you can't question the P320. Let me give you a few convincing proofs. First, it has a 4.7-inch carbon steel barrel with a durable DLC coating, and this barrel isn't something that gets weak or unstable when you fire the pistol over extended periods. Next, it has the SIG front and rear night sights, which aren't just accurate, but darn durable as well. So yes, the P320 being one of the top-selling guns of 2024 really makes sense. Ruger 1022. The 1022 of Ruger is already in the veins and bloodstream of American shooters, so it's not that surprising if this one comes out as one of the top-selling guns for 2024. We are talking about a gun with an enduring rapport in the market already, so there's nothing that we need to argue or question about it. Now, the 1022 has maintained its popularity due to its tested and proven reliability, user-friendly features, and ergonomics. This rifle uses a detachable 10-round rotary magazine, which employs a distinct rotor to separate cartridges, which basically ensures the smoothness and dependability of its feeding. So there's little likelihood of misfires or jams with this rifle, and anyone who owns a Ruger 1022 knows that this is actually true. Plus, this rifle employs a user-friendly, prominent magazine release, which allows for effortless and speedy mag changes, and such a capability is technically essential during training, hunting, or even competitions. Though the Ruger 1022 is affordable, its build quality doesn't suck at all. The rifle still has a cold, hammer-forged barrel, which is durable and ensures the accuracy of the gun. The rifle has been proven to withstand extensive use without sacrificing the consistency of its shot placements, so don't wonder why it's a favorite among small game hunters and target shooters alike. And oh, this barrel is securely attached to its receiver via a 2-screw V-block system, which of course makes the entire rifle stable. Meanwhile, the positive push-button crossbolt manual safety at the front of the trigger guard allows you to quickly and easily engage or disengage the safety with a simple push motion. This design is quite effective in preventing accidental discharges, while still being intuitive enough for both right- and left-handed shooters. Of course, the modularity of the Ruger 1022 has a lot to do with its sustained sales success. It features a combination scope base adapter, accommodating both Weaver-style and 22 tip-off scope mounts, so you can really equip your preferred optics in this rifle. The aftermarket of the Ruger 1022 is currently vast, so you have a lot of options when it comes to stocks, barrels, and accessories to suit your needs or preferences. Sig Sauer P365. I mean, this one is already obvious and doesn't require too much explanation. The P365 of Sig Sauer has already established itself in the American market, thanks to it being the pioneer of high-capacity, micro-compact 9mm pistols. It has a standard 10+1 capacity, which it carries in a slim profile. Basically, it's a perfect tool for self-defense or everyday carry. It offers substantial power without compromising its concealability. This is the very reason the 365 is such a hot gun among concealed carry enthusiasts. It is ergonomic, fires a lot of bullets, and ensures 100% hassle-free discretion. Now, this 9mm pistol has a well-designed grip that allows it to accommodate a variety of hand profiles. It's among the few micro-compact handguns out there that even a shooter with large hands can comfortably handle and control. Moreover, the P365 is a modular pistol, which means that it's open for aftermarket customization. Hence, you can basically configure this gun to match your preferences. But of course, this doesn't mean that its factory equipment isn't good. For example, the X-ray 3-day night sights of the P365 are one of my favorite irons right now, and they easily enhance the precision of the gun, especially in acquiring targets in different settings. The trigger is definitely not bad. In fact, it's proficient enough for a striker-fired trigger. It's crisp and doesn't feel squishy at all. The P365 is so popular that Sig Sauer obviously has to milk the pistol until it's dry. Right now, you can see different extensions and models of the P365, such as the P365 XL or the P365 SAS, that offer a number of distinct features, such as extended grips, enhanced sighting systems, and integrated grips. Just this 2024, Sig Sauer introduced the P365 Fuse, which is the biggest version of the P365 so far, and this thing carries up to 21 rounds of 9mm, which is truly insane. I am confident that the P365 will still reign high and almighty in the micro-compact market this 2025, and that speaks a lot to its quality and overall appeal among shooters. That's it for now. Thanks for watching. If you liked this video, please hit the subscribe button and notification bell. Just press all the buttons. Those little clicks are free, but they help the channel a lot. Stay sharp, stay safe, and remember, it's not just about the shot, it's about mastering the craft. Until next time, lock and load.